High-tech surveillance networks are providing police and government the ability to monitor streets, parks, and businesses like never before.
John Daly checked out a new system in Sandy. Police call it a deterrent to crime. Others say it's an invasion of privacy. John.
Bruce and Dini, this system surprised us. The image quality is now so good, and a wireless camera network costs about 1/10 of the traditional hardwired fiber variety. In Sandy, 25% of public spaces are now covered by cameras. The skate facility at Lone Peak Park, an outlet for youthful energy, but sometimes the site of problems like bullying, trespassing, drugs, and alcohol. Recently, Sandy City added something new to help keep watch.
Just extra eyes and ears, kind of like we asked the public to be.
Those eyes caught this skater taking a beer from his trunk, pouring it into a container and heading off to skate. An officer was called, the skater was busted. Later, a man was cuffed for interfering with the police interview. The whole scene captured on tape.
It gives us the opportunity again to cover a lot of area rather quickly, to monitor spots that may be problematic.
Sandy now covers 1/4 of its public spaces with a new state-of-the-art $400,000 wireless video network, most of it paid for by a federal grant. 15 cameras, 6 of them movable. Much of the time, the system is monitored by citizen volunteers like Bill Dunlap, who says more cameras add police presence, limiting crime.
You take away their anonymity and their ability to do something without being watched.
Police say the system helped them solve who is at fault in this accident, corroborate the whereabouts of this runaway, and nab this man who staked out a parking lot at Jordan Commons and stole something from an SUV. An officer arrived to find him hiding behind a car.
It's a very good workforce multiplier for us to have that many cameras.
Still, watchdog groups say they worry about your privacy and wonder if the system, despite assurances, could be abused. Marina Lowe, staff attorney for the ACLU, has concerns about profiling, training, how the video is used, and about cameras doing things like tracking perfectly legal protests.
Americans value their privacy, and while we don't enjoy the same privacy out on the public streets as we do in our own homes, there's a feeling that that's sort of, not the way that we live in this country, to have Big Brother always following us.
Lowe was surprised by the quality and power of the cameras, which can zoom in to see people up close, a video that can be saved for 2 months. The manufacturer says private homes can be masked out so they're not seen.
Our basic goal is to make the public a safer place.
Sandy PD says the cameras will also be used to do things like monitor streets and plows during storms.
It's not a tool that we use for spying or other activities. They're all in public locations.
The manufacturer says that the systems are being used at big events like political conventions, the Super Bowl, and the Olympics, and that UTA is considering such a system for track stops and parking lots. Dini and Bruce, back to you.
Pretty amazing technology. Thanks, John.